Hey man, welcome back to another episode of Auburn All the Time. And listen, man, football has been amazing. So listen, I'm here with my boy, the co-host, Mr. Auburn football himself, Mr. Bruce Howard, and not only but your boy Rod Stevens. And check this out,
man,
in the middle, in the wrong colors, but we're gonna give him a pass.
Yes.
Man, we've talked about him several times on the show, and man, it is such an honor to have this gentleman, Mr. Eddie Callaway. I'm talking about y'all heard me say Mr. Eddie several times, man.
This has been a long time coming.
Yes. What?
So
and I'm
here
so
now.
excited, man.
There's nothing I can even say. It's just the fact that he's here. It's a blessing.
Right.
And we're happy to have him, man.
Mm-hmm.
He brings a little bit of, I don't say a little bit, he brings a lot of knowledge to the table. Not a little, he brings a lot of knowledge and experience from high school on up. Mm-hmm. So, hey, it's just a blessing to have him for sure.
But you know what? I really appreciate these young bloods here. These little young bloods. I told them I'm still old school. So they got to show me the ropes of all this and that. So maybe I can show them a little something here. So we'll see what these young bloods got here.
Well, we're going to bring you in. Hey, listen, as always, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in to us. Man, listen, we appreciate the new followers that we have, and the new subscribers. So, man, if you don't mind, click, like, share, or comment. Man, we read all comments. It doesn't matter if they're good or bad. I mean, we just like for the attention, you know what I'm saying? And that y'all are actually, listening to us, man. So with that being said, man, we got a burner this weekend, bro. We got Oklahoma in Oklahoma. The line is opened up already at a 6.5 favorite of Oklahoma. So none other than Auburn University going against Oklahoma, man. I'm going to let my boy Bruce kick this thing off and just give us a overview or whatever direction you want to go, bro. Like, we always shoot from the hip anyway.
Yeah. So, in order for us to move forward, we got to look back.
Okay.
So, we 3 games in, and based on them 3 games in, I'm going to ask both of y'all a question, and that's going to be a letter grade. What kind of grade would you give Auburn after these first 3 games? And since I always respect my elders, I go with the oldest first.
I was going to
Mr. Callaway. What kind of letter grade would you give Auburn after these first 3 weeks?
Well, Bruce, to be honest, I mean, you caught me off the spot. I'll say a B.
A B.
I would give him a B.
Okay.
A strong B. Not a B plus, but a strong B.
All right. All right.
Do you want to elaborate, or you want me to go give my level?
Well, you want me to tell why I say a B?
Go ahead.
So the reason I say a B is because they played pretty good football against Baylor.
Yeah.
But the defensive back, and tackling was my bigger issue.
Okay. That's fair. Defensive
back and tackling on the defensive side.
Okay.
But the front 7 looked good.
Yeah.
But on the back end,
this
is concerning to me.
All right, Mr. Stevens.
Well, I'm gonna stay in the same letter, but I'm gonna have to add a note to it. I'm gonna say a B minus.
Okay.
Because I feel like Auburn still has a lot of room to grow. And that was a good question, man. I wasn't expecting that. Of course, we don't talk anything before we do this show. Like we was telling him right before we hit the record button. All this stuff is just off the top. Yeah. But a B minus, and the reason why I say a B minus, like I said, is because I feel like there's a lot of room to grow, and there's some shades of Auburn right now being one-dimensional on offense. If you ask me, the rushing game is there.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that they may catch up with us going forward in this upcoming matchup with Oklahoma, and given how well their defense is, we'll talk about that later. But I agree with you, Mr. Callaway, on the defensive backs and the tackling at sometimes, because this last game we had, South Alabama, I thought tackling was very poor. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of instances, a lot of those we had a lot of stops in the backfield that was just completely missed, and it was due to poor tackling. And I don't know. You know, we've said it in the past. Auburn has sometimes played down to their competition.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And who knows, you know, and they'll play up to their competition. Right. So I don't know. I don't wanna go this season like that, looking at Auburn as, okay, well, we playing a good team, so Auburn will play good. Well, we're playing a bad team, well, Auburn gonna play mediocre. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not. I don't want to say that, but I kind of want us to get out of that B-. I would love to see us play at least a B+ game this Saturday. But with that being said, what's your score?
Man, I'm gonna do it two ways. I'm gonna give the offense an A-, and I'm gonna give the defense a B-.
Okay.
The offense, they ain't really showed their hand yet.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel that way. I think at some point you're gonna have to open it up. That passing game, you're gonna have to start throwing that ball downfield. For one, you got the best set of receivers we had in a long time, and you got to keep them guys happy. Mm-hmm. And if you all you ask them to do is go out there and block, at some point you got to throw them the ball. And what better way to do it this weekend? As good as Oklahoma has been, they have a young secondary that hasn't been tested yet. Yep. Because when they played Michigan, they played a true freshman quarterback with no experience really. Right. He couldn't test them downfield. And Michigan don't have the receivers we got either. So really, you look at both teams going into this game, Oklahoma leads the SEC in 6. They're number 1 on defense in 6 categories on defense. They've only given up 1 touchdown all year on offense. But, man, I'm just telling you, at some point, though, Auburn has been running this jet sweep motion. They run basically not all RPO, but a lot of RPO, because that's what Jackson Arnold's strong suit is. He's an RPO quarterback. He's not a drop back passer. Right. He's just not. And so far, they really ain't tried to force that for him to be there, except for the second game they tried it some. But there's so many options off of that jet sweep play where they got Singleton in motion. Mm-hmm. So I think you'll see a lot more of that, but it's going to be strength versus strength. Our rush offense against their rush defense. But like I said, I give the offense an A- because they've done what was required of them to do. Just like in this last game against South Alabama, they scored on 5 of the first 6 possessions. Right. And they did, and they slowed it down, and they did exactly what they wanted to do. Mm-hmm. I know what he's trying to do. He tried to get this game over with, keep everybody as healthy as they can, because we've had a lot of bumps and bruises so far because we've actually had a physical camp this year. So it's going to pay off, hopefully in the long run, because by us doing that, holding so many guys out, we already played 20 red shirt and true freshmen this year. That's a lot. Mm-hmm. And you got to get them guys some reps. So really, and the reason why I'm like Mr. Callaway is the fact I give the defense a B- because they haven't tackled well in space.
That's right.
In space. They tackle well behind the line of scrimmage, but not in space. And the cornerbacks have played okay, but the safeties have been out of position a lot. Mm-hmm. And it's really no excuse because Caleb Harris, he started, 8 or 9 games as a true freshman last year, and he's back. And he ain't played good at all. And by us losing Champ Anthony after the first game with a broken thumb, that hurt us too. And he's supposed to be back this week, so that'll help us some. But I think it's just due to the fact that I know we have a good scheme on defense. I know we got a good defense coordinator, but we got so many young guys back there. And I'm thinking each week they should get better and better. And plus, now we held out Pleasant, the Tulane transfer last week. I think he could help us in the secondary, and get Anthony back. That's going to help us a lot too. So hopefully, some of that's got to get corrected because who we got to face now, you got to tackle them guys in space. Yeah. They can turn a 5-yard gain into a 25, 30-yard gain easily by one missed tackle. Yeah. So we'll move off our letter grade and move into, everybody's pretty much, if you look across the board, we all pretty much gave Auburn a B because we know the ceiling is so high this year because of the talent. And we've upgraded at quarterback. That's the biggest thing. We basically almost have a good bit of the same team we had last year, except for the fact we've upgraded at quarterback. We've got a quarterback now that fits the RPO scheme, just like they do. So both teams have benefited from the fact they upgraded at quarterback. Right. So we'll move on past that, and really we can just go ahead and look at what are some of the keys to this Oklahoma game coming up. And I'll start with you, Mr. Callaway. What is something that you're looking for in this Oklahoma game to give Auburn a chance to win?
So for Auburn to win, I was talking to my son today.
Which is Alabama fan.
He's a big Alabama fan.
Okay.
And I was asking him, I said,
and we just want to put that out there in case anybody want to know.
He's a big Alabama.
Okay, we get it. So we sure, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So the key for Auburn to beat Oklahoma
right
this week, we mentioned earlier about the defense tackling.
Right.
But I'm a firm believer that Auburn on offense been sandbagging. But you say what you mean by that?
No, we know.
I know what you saying.
You can tell the viewers.
Yeah, we know what you're saying.
So I think on offense, Auburn just been base offense.
Right.
Just trying different things, not showing the hand. You know, they always told me, never show your hand.
Right.
Don't show everything you got.
Yeah.
So, and to me, Auburn in about 6 games on their schedule, maybe more now, they're going to have to show their hand.
Oh yeah, they ain't.
And so I think the key for me for Auburn to win this game is first again on the defense. You got to tackle in space. You got to be able to cover. See, Auburn sometimes the receiver run a zone.
Yeah.
And sometimes the defensive back will claim he passed this guy off or passed this guy off.
Right. I noticed that.
And so they got to be on par
Yeah.
with this particular offense here.
So you know what that comes down to? Communication on the back end.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think Auburn on the defensive side, a lot of people don't believe, I think Auburn defense is going to win this game for them.
Okay. I'll take it.
I'm saying in honor, this offense going to play just enough to win, but it's going to be Auburn defense. It's going to be the key for Auburn to win this
I
game.
agree with you because I can tell you now, as good as Oklahoma's defense has been this year, and I give them credit, they can hit, they got a big defensive line. They're young in the back end somewhat, but Auburn can move the ball on. I truly believe that.
And here's something else. So I sit back and watch who the Oklahoma played.
Yeah.
Played Temple, Illinois State, right?
Oh yeah.
And then they played Michigan.
Michigan.
Okay. On the defensive side, I watched Michigan.
Yeah.
Who have Michigan played though?
Yeah.
See that I look back and saw who have they played.
Well, I would say this. It might sound crazy. Auburn's played a harder schedule than them. I think South Alabama is better than Illinois State and Temple.
I agree.
Yes.
And I think Baylor,
yes,
they're not built like Michigan, but Baylor is more challenging because they make you cover the whole field.
Yes.
And they got the quarterback.
Yes.
And Michigan don't have
and the
that.
receivers.
And the receivers. And Michigan don't have that yet.
And so that's where I go back to my defense. I think Oklahoma hadn't played a defense like Auburn.
No.
So that's gonna be the key for me. Auburn defense against Oklahoma offense.
Oh.
Now, I know that quarterback is good.
He is.
He's very good.
He is.
But it's gonna be Auburn defense.
Right.
It's gonna be the key for me.
I agree. And the fact that Oklahoma has some injuries on the offensive line, they'll be without their starting center, and they're playing a true freshman at one of the tackle positions too. Against our front, that ain't good for them. So what you think, Mr. Stephen?
Oh, wait, one more thing. I want to say this here. I hope Auburn don't go there scared.
I don't think
they will.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't think they will, because I think the Auburn team, the players, they want to play. They want to play for their quarterback too.
That's right.
Common sense tells you that Oklahoma was ready to move off him because he didn't really fit what they was doing. But they already had this other quarterback lined up anyway. Everybody knew he was going there. The moment all this was going down, and so Auburn respects our quarterback because he's already showed them what he can do. So they want to go there and play. Of course, they want to win the game, but they also want to do it for him too.
And in a hostile environment, Auburn has already experienced that.
Oh yes,
by starting out the first game in an environment like they went to and playing at Baylor.
Right.
So my point, and I alluded to it at the beginning. I said that Auburn had shades of being one dimensional.
Yeah.
Now let me clarify that. Okay. I want to clarify that because of the first 3 games. Now, if you look at the very first game that we played, Baylor.
Yeah.
And you hit it right on the head on our first show of the year when we previewed the Baylor and Auburn game.
Yeah.
Auburn took exactly what Baylor gave them.
Yeah.
They were afraid of
getting beat over top.
Exactly. So we ran the H out the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
That's what we got. So I feel like, I hear you as well, Mr. Callaway. Auburn has been sandbagging in that aspect because I still feel like Auburn is gonna they're gonna take what Oklahoma gives them, and if it's over the top now, that's what we'll see. And if it's a heavy rushing game, that's what we're gonna see. I know that Oklahoma has a good defense, a great defense, if not one of the best defenses in the nation. And of course, we cannot be a one-dimensional team.
Right.
But I, in my heart of hearts, I do not think Auburn is a one-dimensional team.
No, they got the
So my thing is, I think the key to winning this game, and of course, we always say defense wins championships and stuff. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't worried about the defense.
Not to a certain extent.
I think the defense. And when I say Auburn plays down to the competition, I think that's who plays down to the competition. The defense.
I agree.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's gonna be a defensive problem. I think they're gonna give Mateo problems. Because he hadn't faced that yet. He hadn't faced that quite yet. Not saying Mateo's not gonna have 350. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm pretty sure he's gonna light it up.
Yeah.
But they're gonna give him some problems.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna force him to make some decisions that he hadn't faced this year.
Right.
What I'm saying is, getting to my point as to the question that you asked, what is the key point? I think the passing game is fixing to blow some folks out the water. I think it's fixing to blow some people's mind. Just because, my man, I love that word, sandbagging. Mm-hmm. Man, that right there.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that with me. Auburn has been sandbagging. Okay, it's time to show your hand, Auburn, and go ahead and unleash that beast in the air game. And I know it's there because we got too many. I mean, if you notice, even in the first game, when every time Singleton went in motion,
the defense.
I mean, they caught the whole team looking at him, and then wasn't that fourth down play where he ran straight to the Arnold ran straight to the end zone. It was all on Singles.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
That dude is dangerous, man.
There's so many plays you can do off that.
Off of that one play.
But like
formation.
I had told the one concern I do have, and I told Mr. Callaway this before we started recording, that if they have been sandbagging, I mean I'm for all that. I get that, but my thing is, why have you? I don't know. I'm just sort of like, I don't think there's a switch where you just cut it on all of a sudden.
That's true.
You gotta do it at some point because now you'll be forced to do it. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? That's if I feel like they're gonna force us to pass the ball. I think they're good enough defensively to slow our running game down enough to make us want to throw it. Yeah. Because you don't want to get 2nd and 9 and 3rd and 10 against them. Mm-hmm. The one thing about their defense, as good as their defense has been, they ain't forced hardly any turnovers this year.
They ain't got no
and their offense has turned the ball over, I think, 5 times. Compared to us, that's one thing we haven't done this year. Through the first 3 games last year, I think we turned the ball over like 6 times. Yeah. This year, we turned it over at the first 3 games.
More than that, first 3 games.
Yeah, it's like 6 or 9. Whatever, it was just an ungodly number.
Dumb number. But what I'm saying is, Arnold.
Oh, yeah.
He is a smart quarterback.
Yeah, he's not going to
my point is that now in the first game they played Baylor.
Yeah.
So I didn't even watch it. I went towards my son and all that kind of. That's why. But
you get rid of him.
Well, what it is? Go ahead. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say. Go ahead.
But I ended up seeing the highlights.
Yeah.
So I almost seen the whole game. If Auburn plays like that in that Baylor game, which that quarterback is smart.
Yeah.
He knows. So in the RPO game, he knows. Okay, if I hand it off, defense end crush, everybody comes up. I'm gonna pull it.
Yeah.
And then I'll have a receiver running wide open and throw the ball. If they stay back and cover 2, I mean, the two safeties
Oh,
up top and the other. They stay back like that, then I'm like Mr. Stevens here. Then I'm gonna pound you. I'm gonna start running the ball. I'm gonna make you show your hands. If you start crowding the line of scrimmage, then that's when my receiver gonna start getting opened up. And that's the reason why I made a comparison. I told my son, I said, look here, boy. He said, you know, he's a big Alabama fan. I said, look, this is the reason why I said Arnold's a smart cat. Now, he remind me of, don't y'all guys shoot at nothing.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts. You say, what you mean by that?
Okay. I see what you're saying.
See, Jalen Hurts is going to do what it takes to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If it take him, everybody can play, oh, he do for just 100 yards or 150 yards. But the guy is smart.
Yeah.
This is where I say Arnold remind me of him.
Yeah.
And the cat from Oklahoma.
He's a little more reckless.
Yeah, he remind me of Mayfield.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because now see, he'll do enough, but he may do enough to beat his own team.
Oh, he's gonna give us a chance.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So I like Arnold for us because he's a winner. That's my opinion. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
If he plays smart like he's playing now, and don't try to do too much, and if the guys standing back, then let them run the ball. So, they come up on you, go over top.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, my key to the game is none of that. It's coaching.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
You know what? I was gonna add play calling to mine, but I'm gonna let you have it.
Freeze has always been, at the end of the day, he wants to throw that ball. Mm-hmm. But if it ain't there, don't force it. Mm-hmm. And so far, these first 3 games, he is not trying. Yes. And you know he's got to be in his mind because he knows what we got on the outside. But as long as you stay within yourself and don't try to do too much, I think he's a better coach than Venables. I really do.
I'm gonna say this because I know you guys want to get in there, but I'm gonna say this because you gotta watch me.
Man, we good. No.
I'm gonna say that before I forget it.
You got it.
But the reason why he was doing that to me, this is the first time he had that quarterback that he really wanted.
Well, don't kid yourself.
This is the quarterback he really wanted. I mean, the quarterback we had before, who was that?
Thorne. He had a settle on him.
So my point is, now he got the quarterback that he really wants. He can now run it, he can throw it, he can do the RPO. He's smart enough to see a defensive end crash. He know how to pull it, and he can run it. Yeah. Or he can make the defensive player come up over the top. This guy got a good mind on himself.
Oh, yeah.
And now he got the quarterback.
Yeah.
If you watched all those games, which I did last year, it wasn't a play call. Not that my opinion.
It wasn't.
It was the decision making that quarterback did do. He had guys running wide open, and he's standing up. He's running. Everybody said, "Oh, why Freeze called that play?" Mm-hmm. No, the quarterback got to make a decision. Yeah. And to me, it's not the play caller; it's that quarterback to make the decision. Yeah. Now that's my point now on that. But y'all,
good boy. I agree.
So you got coaching.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got offense. Mm-hmm. Basically, generally, I said the passing game.
Yeah.
And you got defense.
Defense, yes, sir.
Okay. So there's our keys
right there
to the Oklahoma Auburn University game. So aside from that, we're not gonna do our picks yet.
Yeah.
Because I got a question to ask you.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen. Now I asked you 2 questions on the last show. I asked you was Hugh Freeze on the hot seat, and I said was Jackson Arnold the answer. We're not gonna even revisit that. We're gonna revisit it in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So my question is, how do y'all feel? And this is just a general overall view of college football. The hype of these players, and y'all probably know who I'm talking about. These certain players that have been hyped up.
Oh my goodness!
And these teams that have been hyped up in the preseason, we see it every year.
Oh yeah.
Okay, why is this? I mean, I've tried to settle myself down and think like, okay, why are they looking at these teams like this, and why are they so hyped and stuff? I ain't even talking about Alabama. No, I'm not. We can get them out of here. Yeah. I'm talking about your Clemson.
That's right.
South Carolina.
I'm talking about your South Carolina. I'm still talking about LSU.
In a sense.
Texas.
Yeah.
Texas.
For sure.
And then let's go further. Players. Arch Manning.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
But I felt like he had too much hype on him in the first place because the dude ain't played them about 4 games for real before he
already the Heisman.
So that's what I'm saying. Gary Nussmeier. Yep. K. Klubnik.
Yep.
Come on, man. Now we got a dude Mateer. He probably the top Heisman candidate now.
Oh yeah.
And then if you think about it, really the best 2 quarterbacks are gonna be playing. The best 2 quarterbacks in the SEC right now are gonna be playing against each other this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that. I mean, I'm a homer, but
yeah.
I mean, as just looking at what we done seen on paper and on TV.
Yeah.
Them the 2 best quarterbacks in the SEC, and then Mateer may not, like you said, may be the best quarterback in the country.
I think he is from a skill set.
You know what I'm saying?
Standpoint, he is.
But I want y'all to answer my question: Why are we hyping these teams? And because I'm gonna give you this scenario right here.
Okay.
We saw the LSU Clemson game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that was a great game. Blah 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 blah. In the next week, we see Clemson
almost get beat by Troy.
Yeah.
Get beat by Troy, but not only that, who did LSU play?
Louisiana Tech.
And what was that scope?
It was struggling.
They were struggling. So I'm thinking to myself, like, how good is
at
Clemson?
The bottom line.
How good is LSU?
It's bottom line. It comes to the point that preseason rankings don't matter.
That's
what it comes. And it's all because the only reason they come out with it because of the name. They want the likes, they want the clicks and all that. They want to have something to talk about. It's a talking point. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. Because nobody never would have thought Florida State would be. All of a sudden, they want nowhere to be found in the top 25. Mm-hmm. Now they're ranked number 9. Mm-hmm. And the only reason they rank, which they've looked good, but other than Alabama, they ain't played nobody.
They ain't playing nobody this week.
Nope. And due to the fact that they beat Alabama, that's why they're sitting where they're at. But yeah, it's all about. Man, I don't know.
Well, see, to me, people been talking about this for years.
Yeah.
They should wait until they done played by 3 games.
At least 3 games.
At
least 3, yeah.
And then start ranking the team. But the reason why you asked that question, see, it's more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Something is the name.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Oh, yeah.
The brand. And so now you get fans excited. You know, we ranked number 1. Yeah. You know, you ranked number 2. You so forth, and then what they did last year. So that's where the ranking coming in.
Okay, there's only been a few times I could probably count on my hand that the way college football and college basketball correlates to each other in that aspect, because usually when you see a ranked number 1 basketball team, I've only seen a handful of times, and I'm 45 years old. I've been watching sports at least for 35 years, you know, for real.
Yeah.
Right? So what I'm saying, if I only seen a handful of times that top 10 wasn't legit. You know what I'm saying? In college basketball.
Yeah, basketball. Yeah.
But football, it happens all the time.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's year after year. Oh, we got 3 or 4 duds. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a talking point for us. That's just something. You know, I always try to. We always try to bring up some outside of Auburn football. And you guys, if y'all want to say something else to that, or we can move on.
Man, I'm ready for some. I'm ready for this Auburn, Oklahoma. I already know which way Mr. Callaway is going.
Yeah, we already.
So go ahead, Mr. Callaway. Give us a score prediction.
Well, let me think about it for a minute.
Now, see, he done came on the show. Yeah. He done seen the show all the time. And he know we gonna ask him what's the scope. Yeah. I even asked him when I see him on his job. Give me the scope, Mr. Eddie.
Yeah, you did.
You gotta give me a scope.
I have to be honest. Earlier in the week, I was leaning towards Oklahoma because they're at home. Mm-hmm. And their quarterback, so far, he's been almost unstoppable.
Yeah.
I mean, he really has. You have to give the guy credit. But after listening to Mr. Callaway, I might regret this. I always tell him when he tell me something, should I bet my mortgage on it? He said he always tell me, don't do it, young blood. So I'm not gonna do it either. But I'm gonna tell you now, win or lose, I like Auburn to cover the points.
Okay.
I really do.
47.5.
I like it's 6.5.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Talking about
I like Auburn. I like Auburn.
Nah,
and I said this ever since last week. It's gonna be. I'm looking at a 28-24 type game. I really truly believe that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really believe that. But I was gonna take. I gotta be honest. I was gonna take Oklahoma 28-24. Okay. I really was. But after listening to Mr. Callaway,
oh my goodness,
and they always tell me, "See, wise counsel."
See, wise.
And I'm leaning on my
preach, brother.
I'm leaning on my elder this time.
Okay.
And if I'm wrong, it ain't on me. So I'm leaning Auburn 28-24. And this is my prediction of how people is going to perceive this game. Everybody's going to be going into this game talking about Mateer as the quarterback in the SEC, which is fine. They'll come out of this game talking about Arnold.
Okay. I feel
that's
that.
all I'm gonna say.
I feel that. You still thinking. You
No,
still
no,
thinking. You still thinking.
No,
okay.
no.
I'm finna.
Go ahead. Go.
We're gonna give you the last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We're saving the best for last.
We're saving the best for
Go
last.
ahead, bro.
Go ahead. What you got for me?
So man, I can't follow that. But I mean, I'm feeling the same kind of way because I was leaning toward Oklahoma myself. And man, our scores are so close.
Man.
I mean, you know how we do.
Yeah.
What we say, great minds think alike. Man, listen. I already said it was gonna be a 3-point game.
Oh my goodness.
3 points or less,
Yes.
if not a 1-point game.
Okay.
I mean, who knows? It's gonna be very, very close. It's gonna be a showdown. This is gonna be one of the best SEC matchups you've seen in a while. Anyway, but I'm leaning. I'm gonna tell you my score. I said 27-24.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have to go with them Eagles.
Oh, there.
All right.
Oh man. Now I'm real nervous.
So-
but hey, it's
so-
all good. It's all
Hey.
good. Hey.
I feel like and man, it's crazy how when you said they're going in the game talking about Mateer, they're gonna leave talking about Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
I
like
really believe that.
Whether
I could be wrong, but I believe it.
well, it's and that's my feeling because man, Mr. Eddie said sandbag. Boy, that word there right there. Listen, that thing there sent something through my spirit.
That's right.
Sandbagging.
I hope
We
it
ain't talking about no spades.
Hey, I hate to do it.
Bag.
I hate to do it, but I gotta say this. This is not an Oklahoma shirt he got on. I just thought about that. I have to say that.
It better.
He's true. I've been knowing him a long time.
That's right.
He's an Auburn fan.
The polo man.
He's an Auburn fan.
He die hard.
Trust me. He's an Auburn fan. All right.
Okay.
What you got for us, Callaway?
Okay. Now, my son and I was talking.
Set us up.
Yeah, I'm finna set the plate.
Okay.
So my son and I was talking today about this game.
Right.
Of course, he figured Oklahoma gonna win.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And I mean that's
fair.
his opinion.
I mean, that's fair.
I asked what do you think. He gave me his opinion. But I got Auburn winning by 4.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't know. It could be 21-17, or it could be 31-27. I got Auburn winning by 4.
There it is.
And so you say, what's your reason? A dear coach told me some years ago, and I told him a story about Eddie Walker playing Emma Sampson one year. And when it reminded me of this Oklahoma team, just like Eddie Walker. Everybody was praising that Eddie Walker team. Oh my goodness, they throwing for 500 yards, running for 300 yards. They can't be stopped. And I went and told Coach Grant, I said, Coach, I got a question I want to ask you. He said, what is it, Callaway? I said, man, these boys telling me that Eddie Walker gonna kill y'all, gonna beat you by 60 points. You know, I have throw a little butt on there. Coach Grove looked at me and said, Callaway, let me ask you something. He said, can that quarterback throw land on his back?
Ooh, oh.
I said, no, sir, he can't.
He can't.
He said, well, you come to the game next week. He said, that's what you're going to see. So, it brings me back to point about, you asked that question about a key to Auburn victory.
Right.
I said the defense. I think Auburn defense going to be motivated. They're going to show out.
There it is. Yeah.
They going to put on a show. And when they walk away from that game, you're going to shake your head and going to say, oh my goodness. Yeah. That defense is going to play some ball this week. So, like I said before, I can see Auburn winning it 21-17 or 31-27.
I'll take
either way. I can see Auburn winning by 4.
Man, I'll take it.
And that's my words.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you.
I woke up feeling the cheesiest, Coach. Listen,
there
man.
it is. I mean,
man, look. Time flies when you are having fun, man. Listen, I hope y'all enjoy your week. Man, once again, it is such an honor, a pleasure, to have Mr. Eddie Callaway join us for an episode of Auburn All the Time. Again, please like, share, comment, post, whatever, all that stuff, man. Subscribe. Hit the notification button. We appreciate all of y'all viewing us and chiming in. Hey, man, we just a couple of average dudes just, you know, just talking about what we love, man. Mr. Auburn football here himself. Listen, man, we appreciate the new followers and all of that stuff, man. So, you got anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to say this right quick. Last, when we did the beta preview, that was the most views we've ever got before.
Yes, thank y'all.
I appreciate that.
Thank y'all.
And it's a blessing, like I said, to have Mr. Callaway here. We talk frequently, 2 or 3 times a week. He brings, like I said, he's very knowledgeable, got a lot of experience. But based on how this show goes, you might not come back. I hope you do. I hope that, but based on how this goes, it might have to look good for you.
I know.
But we put a lot of faith in it.
Y'all know our track record.
I mean, hey, we put a lot of faith in it, but we all agree. Yeah. We all got pretty much the same score. So, man, we appreciate you being on the show.
Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate being here. I appreciate being here. My wife told me, she said, go down there and show out. I said, yes, ma'am.
You did, man. You did. So thank you for letting him come on the show, and hopefully he'll be back. Yeah. And hopefully he'll be back. But, man, I tell you, we're going to sign off, man. But I'm going to tell you, though, this is real talk. These next 4 games for Auburn, it's their season, basically. Yes. Whatever they're trying to accomplish, it is what it is. I just hope we come out of it alive and not too many guys hurt, because it's a gauntlet. It really is. So we're going to sign off, man. War Eagle, and we'll see y'all again.
War Eagle.